The Chris Moon Show is a comedy and entertainment program. Everything said on this show is meant as a joke and should not be taken seriously. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts or guests are for entertainment purposes only and do not reflect the official stance of any organization, employer, or affiliate. This show may include adult humor, satire, or topics that some listeners could find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. By listening, you agree that The Chris Moon Show, its hosts and affiliates, are not responsible for any actions or interpretations based on the content of this program. If you're easily offended, maybe this isn't your show.
Welcome to the madness! It's the Chris Moon Show!
Oh, well, it happened. Got COVID, gave Jim COVID, gave my wife COVID, everybody's got COVID. It's 2020 all over again. Had to cancel Thanksgiving. As you can see, I'm very upset. I was really looking forward to the mints. It's gonna be a rough show. You know, at least I don't have the sniffles anymore. I feel horrible that I got all these people sick, that I'm the super spreader. You know, we didn't go by the 6 foot rule. Everybody knows the 6 foot rule and chin diapers. And your boy Chris Moon shit all over that. You know, upset that, again, did all this hard work, loaded on TikTok. We'll talk about it. TikTok don't like your boy Chris Moon. Rumor has it I look like Winnie the Pooh. And you could be the judge of that. Oh, as you can hear, but I've got my nasal capacity is back to normal. I can breathe. I can smell the shit of Clarksville. Gotta walk in today. On the men's. We'll cover a lot of hot button topics. As you can see, COVID has affected my speech a little bit. It's causing this issue. All right, y'all ready? Let's get going. Chris Moon Show. You think you can control me. Many people have tried. Dozens of people have tried to tell me I can't say what I say, and I say it any fucking way. And now, TikTok, fuck you. You don't tell me what to fucking say. I tell you what the fuck I say. And with that, you can get the fuck off my devices. As a company, Diatribe Media, we fucking done with you. We're banning you. As a company wide, I haven't told Mr. Knives, Mr. Brackets, delete that shit from your phone. We no longer are going to give you any content. You ain't going to get graced with our fucking greatness. You are not going to get a fucking dollar from us. Not one fucking dollar. We don't even get one fucking dollar, but you're not getting one fucking dollar either. Nobody's getting shit from us. You all can take your shit and shove it up your ass, because no more will I be told, you can't do that. You said some bad shit. Well, no shit. I says it in the beginning. There's a disclaimer. Did you not hear it? I heard it. I put it there. You motherfuckers are just be like, no. And if this is, as my son says, that I look like Winnie the Pooh, fuck you. I'm losing weight. What the fuck you gonna do? Nothing, because you ain't gonna get Chris Moon no more. You're not getting the Eddie Brackett show. You ain't getting fucking Jimmy Knives. And you won't be able to, all these bitches out there won't be able to check to see what Jimmy Knives is up to anymore. Yeah, we know you looked. It tells us, motherfuckers, all you motherfuckers that be stalking, you all ain't gonna get stalked so much. So I guess you're gonna have to come on over to Meta, where we'll be on Meta, Facebook, Instagram. You know, we may be on Twitter. I don't know what Mr. Brackets has in mind. But as far as Chris Moon Show, we'll be on Spotify, soon to be on Apple, YouTube, all the places. They don't tell me what the fuck I can say. They take my content, they make money off it, and they're fucking happy. Ain't nobody give a fuck what I say over on YouTube. They just say, hey, we're going to bump you up to 18 and plus. And I'm fucking cool with that, because some of the shit I say kids shouldn't be saying. You know? But for you, TikTok, for you and your red masters, y'all can go fuck yourself. I'm out.
Did you just say?
Yeah. Red masters, Jim. That's right.
All I ever posted was a Mentos video. I don't see the big deal. All right.
So, at the beginning of the show, we lightly brushed across it. Your boy, Chris Moon, had COVID. I'm the super spreader. Poor Jim, Saturday night, woke up in a cold chill. He's sick. My wife, she's got to go to work with COVID and wear a mask because, well, in a doctor's office, apparently you go to work when you're sick no matter fucking what. I guess it's good for business. You know, if you ain't sick, you come in there, you sick when you leave. You know, I guess it's a dollar exchange rate, something like that along that line. I don't know. But I don't feel like I really had it. I just feel like I had sniffles. And I think I'm being labeled wrong because I never tested positive. So if I didn't test positive, how do I have COVID? How can you blame me as patient zero? It can't be done. It can't be done. Oh, Angela, she's always around kids. She's always got the sniffles. She's had sniffles since she came back. She's like, she could have been overseas somewhere. We don't know where she was. We don't know where Angela's up to. She could have got Jim sick. You know, this allegations are running rampant. I ain't going to sit here and stand for it. I ain't going to be accused of being the super spreader. I don't appreciate it. You all go out to the stores all the time, you know. Nobody obeys the 6 foot rule. Everybody knows COVID can't go 6 foot. You can't. Everybody knows it. It's logic. You know, just, you know. What are we going to do? We just going to just point and blame everybody? This cost me my Thanksgiving dinner. I was going to my brother's. I was going to have Olive Gardens. And you all people know, for the last 2 weeks we touched on, it's about the mints. It's always about the mints. You know, now I got to sit at home and pretend like, you know, there's going to be this great Thanksgiving dinner. And it's not. It's not. It's going to be a turkey your boy Chris Moon cooks, in which I can't cook it. You know, who can cook a turkey good? You don't make it once fucking year. You just throw some butter up his ass and some seasonings on it, and you hope it works, you know. 2.5 hours later, you got a done turkey or you don't. Who knows, you know? It's a crapshoot. But the only good part of it, all this is, I won't have the potluck dinner that some of you people are going to, that were people that you wouldn't go to their house and eat shit because they got fucking, they're dirty, or they got cats or something like that. They're going to bring a dish. And you're going to have to act like you like it. I ain't going to have to act like shit. I'm going to sit around in my drawers and watch football and maybe order a pizza when it's all said and done because, you know, that sounds pretty good. You know, Thanksgiving turkey is just a formality. It's just something you have to, I guess you have to do. You know, I'm more into it. I'll watch the sports, be lazy, you know, and do nothing because I can't go nowhere because everybody's, you know, we're all super spreaders, allegedly. You know, I'm not comfortable with that term. And you know what? Let's don't talk about that anymore. We ain't super spreading nothing. It's just a cold, people. It's just a code. Y'all just blowing this out of proportion. I should be able to go to Olive Garden and have it with my brother, but no, we got to cancel because we have to be responsible people. And it feels like 2020 all over again. It fucking sucks. I thought that was just a one-off time, you know. Who'd have thought in 2025 we'd be sitting here and I'm not going to fucking my brother's and have Thanksgiving dinner. This shit sucks, you know. It's just, it's the sniffles, man. If you conform to pharmaceutical companies and you take your Dayquil, NyQuil until you almost see stuff, look, you ain't taking it right. You know, you take those little shot glasses, that's not for you. You go take the lid off that shit and you chug it until you almost throw up from chugging it. And if you ain't doing that, you ain't trying to get over your code. You're just being a bitch. I take enough of that shit where I break out in a sweat immediately, you know. My heart starts screwing up a little bit and I can feel my liver going, what the fuck just happened, you know. Where everything that comes out of my body after that is mean green, just the same shit that went in. You know, that's commitment to getting better. I am trying my best to get to that Olive Garden dinner, and I'm gonna get no Olive Garden dinner. You know, now I'm screwed out of it, and you're all gonna go to your family, and you're gonna have that great potluck dinner with your people and everybody, and inevitably somebody's gonna bring up some topic you don't like. Here's the shit that I don't like, man. Why are you going to be a bitch when that motherfucker starts talking about something you don't like? Are you just going to be like, oh, that's right? See, that's right there's your opportunity to stomp that shit out. So in my family, you know, we don't tell anybody when. We're going to do this. It is, what the hell do we call it? Oh, shit. I can't remember the name of it. Oh. I'm going to have to edit this shit out because I fucking went blank.
No, just keep, yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
What does it start with?
Oh, hell.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's something about something about consequences, you know, and we start bringing up, yeah. Hold on, I'll call my brother. We're calling my brother. He
You
gonna
call
be
your
on.
brother and ask him what it's called?
Yeah, we really
Okay.
do this. This
Yeah.
isn't a joke. Like this is a joke.
I mean, if you're leaving all this in, I didn't test positive for COVID either. But
Right, I
I'm
haven't-
also uninvited to my Thanksgiving, so that's fine.
I called my brother. It's been a while since I called my brother. Apparently,
Well, I hope he doesn't say anything crazy when he answers the phone.
he won't. He might. It's my brother.
Yeah.
He is my brother. Let's see, Kevin.
This is a throwback to the In Rod We Trust back in the day.
Is the phone gonna work here?
Maybe not. Yeah, we are in the basement. It might not work.
Ain't that wild?
See, I would
It failed.
I would throw you off of TikTok for that.
All right. Let me see if Logan knows. You think I'd call Logan down here?
Do what?
Yeah, everything's failing.
Yeah, sometimes the phones aren't great in the basement.
Yeah. Well, I tried. Oh shit.
Yeah, you might want to cut that part out.
Yeah, we're gonna cut all that out. God damn it, man. What is that called?
The airing of grievances?
There you go!
Is that
is it!
That's off of Seinfeld, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, airs and grievances. And we never give anybody heads up what holiday we're going to do it. And usually it is to kick my mom while she's down and remind her of the horrible childhood and all the shit she did to us. And sometimes we drag the kids into them about doing dumb shit. But, yeah, areas of consequences or whatever the hell it is. You know, I can't remember what it is. And yeah, that's what it is. I mean, God, fuck. I screwed my own bit up, man. But we really do
wasn't
it.
your own bit.
Right, I
From
mean,
Seinfeld.
right, Seinfeld. We really do it. You know, we air some grievances. You know, we really do air shit out, and it usually gets really awkward. You know, because my brother, he likes to take it and make it really personal. It started off as a joke, and nothing ever stays a joke in our family. Sometimes, you know, we need to go to therapy, and none of us want to go. Not together. You know, we go separate. You know, nobody wants to do shit together. You know, oh well. We'll try again next week. Only have a better one. Next topic. Woo! Did y'all see that? It was all over social media and everybody was keyboard warrior. Why did this happen? The Jeff choking. You know, first of all, you know, that's not how you put a chokehold on. Way weak. Weak. You should have been able to grab that kid by his jacket and throw his ass clean the fuck out. But you were trying to... I don't know what the fuck he's trying to do. Second of all, let's just get to the big elephant in the room. Who the fuck is breaking man code and taping shit in the bathroom? You know, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but that bothered me the most. Somebody is filming in the boys' bathroom. Somebody's filming in the bathroom. Like, they're sitting in there with the camera and everything, and nobody seemed to be really upset. You all lost focus that this big guy was picking on this little kid and all that shit, and he was doing a horrible job at it. You know, you all bitching about that. I seen a principal and a vice principal drop off a roof onto people smoking at my school. And it was like Jimmy Snuka. It was like, bah! And on top of it, nobody ever said shit. Nobody ever, you know, I seen them throw people. I seen all kinds of shit you just didn't do. You know, and you're all like, oh, that's just brutality. One, it was sloppy technique. He needs to get some training. Two, you know, if he couldn't handle that, you know, what are you doing there, you know? And everybody's like, well, these kids these days and stuff. Yeah, you know what I also know about kids today? They a lot fucking pussyfied than we were. If anybody was, you know, you'd try to grab that way or anybody like that, you would have got grabbed back. I know a couple teachers, you know, that if they would have tried to grab hold of somebody, and they knew damn good well not to grab hold of somebody because they knew what would happen. You didn't grab hold of you know, kids that were grown-ass men, you know. That kid was probably a freshman, you know, little bitty guy, sloppy technique with the choke, like sloppy. Like, come on, man, you didn't even need to do that. All you do is grab him. He had a whole jacket. You just grab a little shit behind him, toss his ass out of the bathroom. Also, quit filming in the bathroom. What are y'all doing in there? Were y'all making tip porn? What was going on in there? Well, why is everybody okay with the camera being in the bathroom? They're like, well, it was filming the incident. The incident occurred in the bathroom and there was a camera in there. I'm pretty sure that you were told that phones were supposed to be put up and you're not supposed to film on property. I'm pretty sure that was in the handbook, that you're not. So what's the punishment for the kid filming in the bathroom? There should be a punishment for that kid filming in the bathroom. I don't care if he filmed something that was happening that needed to be documented. There's enough cameras outside. There's enough people. They can witness with their own eyes. They could have gave a report. It did not need to be a snatch your ass phone out and look and film in there. Who is in there and has problem pulling his pants up and walking around or something. That happens. It really does. You all may think Chris Moon's fucking telling shit that's silly, but have you ever been around that should be a special, private place. It's a bathroom. Just in case something like that happens, and you shouldn't be filming in there. No reason. I don't care what you think that needed to be documented. It would have been documented. There was people who witnessed it, and there have been when he threw him out the door because they were close to the door. The cameras would have caught it then. You don't go filming in the bathroom. It's just wrong. Just wrong. And all you people on there that are sharing the shit out of this video and all this shit, come on, man. I mean, really, was it something that really needed to be spread everywhere? They got on the news and stuff, and all y'all want to do is get underneath there the comments, and everybody wants to troll each other, and it just steamrolls, And the poor kid's face is all over the place and stuff, and you're making a situation for that kid who already got kind of roughed up, worse. So the adult will catch flack. That'll be handled. That kid's video is everywhere now, and he's going to get made fun of. People are going to talk shit about him, and it's just going to be out there forever. And it was a situation that should have been handled in-house, and had they tried to cover it up or something like that, I understand. Then we take the next step, and maybe we need stuff. But right now, it didn't need to be uploaded immediately, a video of something happening in the bathroom. Immediately after it happened, it was on the internet. Where there should have been police. You have a police in there. They should have took everybody into a room and be like, hey, let's see your phones and all that stuff. Let's go over that. You should have really did a better job of controlling this situation instead of letting it get so big. And as always, it's a customer service base now at schools. They're trying to appease the children before they handle what needs to be handled. And when you make it a customer service based industry, this is the shit you're gonna get. Who do we back on this? Was he in the wrong? Yeah, he didn't need to go for a choco. Did the kid? We don't know what the kid did. Did the kid sucker punch him? There's a lot of holes in this story that are just going to be left out now, and all we're going to have is this 10, 15 second clip, and we're all just going to be like, this is what happened, and nothing else matters. We've already made the public opinion. Court has already decided he's guilty. But nobody else is looking at the big picture on this, that somebody was filming in the bathroom. It's inappropriate. All of it is wrong, and everything doesn't need to go on the internet. This would have been handled, and had it not, these people got parents, they got lawyers, they got stuff. Let this run its course instead of going into the public domain immediately. Now, had you not got any results, I can understand, like, okay, I have video. If you guys ain't willing to listen to me, I'll release the video of said event, But filming in the bathroom, again, wrong. The whole situation's fucked up. Just fucked up. Like, quit filming in the bathroom. It's gross. My buddy Jim today put it on Facebook, made a video about it. I'm going to touch on it. The makeup that makes you look like you don't have makeup that costs $300 fucking dollars. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck what's wrong with y'all? Like, you're going to sit around and put on, why don't I just hand you some clear stuff and you just rub it all over and I ain't got nothing on. That's the same fucking thing and I'll charge you $300. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, come on. Are you seriously gonna pay money to have makeup that doesn't make you look like you have makeup? Why don't you just not wear makeup? What the fuck, man? And let's just be honest, everybody's not the person not to not have makeup on. You know? Maybe some people need it. Now we're shaming them. Some people like it. Some people really is part of their personality is makeup. Are we going to shame those? Some people like the colors and stuff and everything that goes with it. It's part of their personality. And what the fuck's wrong with that? You know? Some people don't know how to put makeup on. And they go overboard. They choose the wrong colors and stuff like that. You know? You got to choose colors that accentuate everything. You can't go putting on bright red lipstick and thinking that it's fucking great. It's just a bad choice. It's too bright. As my mom always says, that's hooker red. You know, you don't want to wear a hooker red. You know, you want to wear stuff that, you know, makes your lips look nice and it brings everything else out. It's supposed to make everything else pop. It ain't supposed to be like you got popped in the fucking mouth. You know, that's not what it's about. You know, it's supposed to be like, I'm gradually doing this, I shaded it and all that stuff. And your boy Chris Moon don't know much about makeup. He don't. And that's why I don't wear it. You know, maybe it help, maybe it make me look better. Who knows? But I ain't sitting here getting charged $300 to look like this. This is how I look. No makeup. I ain't no makeup. This is none. Zero. Like, I can't believe that they even got you guys to fucking pay money for this. Like, how did they fool you? How did you fall? You know, it's the whole Pamela Anderson stick. You all fell for it. You know what made Pamela Anderson hot? Her tits. It was her tits. It wasn't her eyeliner. It wasn't her lipstick. It wasn't her mascara. Nobody was thinking, man, maybe that's Maybelline. Nobody was fucking thinking that. They was thinking, God damn, this is nice titties. I hope they fall out. And then when they did, we was like, God damn, this is nice titties. I'm glad they fell out. We wasn't thinking, God damn, that's a nice red lipstick she got on. We really enjoy that. Nobody ever thought that. You know? Nobody's ever... Oh, did you see that shade of red she's got on? Oh, man. Wouldn't I like to have that on me? You know? I take that back. Maybe they have. But not in the way you're thinking. You know? We're thinking a whole different way. You know? So, the no makeup trend... Look, if you don't want to wear makeup, that's cool. I'm totally okay with that. I kind of dig it. You know, that's my thing. You know, but if you want to wear makeup, you know, go have fun. You know, wear what you want. Make sure that it accentuates what you're going for. Don't look like Bozo the Clown. Don't look like Bozo the Clown. And ladies, if your friend is new or they're wearing lipstick like an old lady, just take her aside and be like, hey, baby, that's not working. Let's just try that. I got some shit here, man. Let's just, you know, have a makeup party. That used to be a thing. Like, you know, maybe y'all didn't have friends growing up or something. Some of y'all need a little help. And you guys, don't shame them. Help them out. Help them out. You know, let them see that color's too much. Be a true friend. I want a friend that tells me I got a booger hanging out my nose and not let me walk around with a booger hanging out my nose. If my fucking put red lipstick on it, it was too bright, and Jim didn't say, hey, you know, like a fucking hooker trying to suck 3 dicks, you know, and that's the only way that lipstick's going to work because it's going to wear down and be smeared everywhere. That's the only way, you know. Say something to your friend. Friends help friends. Be a friend, you know. And don't fucking let them fall for the no makeup shit. If your friend is thinking about buying that makeup, stop it. You got better things you spend $300 on. First of all, I'm shocked that anybody in Clarksville has $300 to spend on no makeup. That shit's crazy expensive. But I've seen some of the shit you guys buy, and I can't believe it. Some of that shit in a tube this big with like 3 ounces is like $40. And the other thing is, who told everybody that the lip injections was hot? Who said that? I want to talk to that person because I don't get puffy lips. I don't understand it. I don't understand the whole lip filler thing. I don't get the whole, you know, where you look like the gremlin with the big lips and it just looks weird. It never looks natural, ladies. It never does. Because first of all, we don't have high-priced plastic surgeons around here. We have some dude named Kamish that will shoot some shit in your lips and it may or may not work. It will get big. It'll get lopsided. It never looks natural. You look weird. Like, just be all right with yourself. You know, I'm for, again, don't bother knowing to makeup. Just don't wear makeup. And just be all right with you don't need fillers. You don't need that stuff. You know, what do you need that for? So it goes along the line back in the day, the whole push-up, bro. That's a fucking lie. That's just wrong. Like, you get in there and you're like, oh man, this chick got some nice set. And then there ain't nothing there. That's bullshit. What are you going to do in 3 weeks or whatever when that shit wears off? What, I mean, you're trying to attract the mate or impress your mate or whoever you're with or whatever you're doing it for. You know, I don't understand. It isn't necessary. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. And if you can explain it to me, I'm open to listen. I'm not being an asshole. I'm just telling you who you are and what you look like is just fine. Be okay with yourself. You know, we're all getting old. We're all getting wrinkly. We all have old skin. Old skin's gross. I don't like my old skin. I don't like that I bumped my fucking arm and it's bleeding. I don't like that I fucking, got gray hairs and shit. I don't like any of it. Nobody likes getting old. It fucking sucks. But with it, take some dignity and grace and accept who you are. By this point, this is who we are. There isn't no reason to go spend $3,000 to get some shit shot into you that is not. Some of y'all need to buy some tires for your car and responsible things that you needed. You know, is the lip injection and the shit like an investment trying to corral somebody who's got more money at this point? Because I'm telling you what, that guy who's got more money, he ain't going to invest in anybody our age. I'm sorry. He's going to go down the lower bracket range and get a newer model. And same thing with some of these older women. They'll do the same thing. They want somebody that makes them feel good and doesn't remind them of themselves and their old skin. Nobody wants to be reminded that we're old. So quit with the lip fillers, quit the no makeup, and just be happy with who you are. Been a rough show. Touch on some hot topics. You know, I feel like some people are going to have their personal feelings hurt. I hope not. This wasn't no personal message directed at anybody. This is just my interpretation of the questions I was given and how I feel about them. You know, it isn't nothing personal. I am not attacking anybody. You know, it's just, I think some of you all wear your hearts on your sleeve, and think everybody's out to get you, and the whole world is, And we're coming into a tough time of the year. I know everybody is a little more sensitive, a little bit more ready to punch a bitch in the throat and shit like that because, everybody's stressed out. We're coming on Christmas and everybody's worried about money, all the consumerism, all the bullshit stress that's generated from it, on top of everything else that exists in this world to what you got to live in. You got to pay your bills. You gotta have a place to sleep. Gotta have food to eat. These are priorities. Presents are not. I get it. That goes against everything you're telling yourself. I have to make everybody happy around here. First of all, you got to make sure you got a place to live. Make sure you got a place to live, people. Don't be the dumbass that buys goods gifts and then January comes, got to find a place to live. That shit sucks. You don't want to be that person. Been on that end of that stick, and that stick sucked. Don't be the parent or the person that's got to pawn shit after Christmas and be like, we had a good run. You did get the present you wanted, even if it was only for 30 days or less. That's shitty. Oh man, I know we're getting to the saying goodbye. It's difficult for me to say goodbye sometimes. I just feel like I have so much to say and it's all jumbled up in here, and I feel like I missed some things on the topics we covered, and that COVID it sucks, and I hate that we're reliving 2020. It feels like to me it has really bummed me the fuck out. I really did want to go to my brother's house. I really wanted that Olive Garden. That's not a stick. That's not a joke. That's the fucking truth. I don't get to see my brother much. That's on me. He only lives over in Louisville. I could go drive over there, but just like everything else, the day gets going fast, and before you know it, you got all your daily shit you got to get done, and with me, I'm the guy that if something goes wrong, it's got to be fixed. I'm the guy that fixes every fucking thing, that goes sideways. So there's a lot on me every damn day to make sure that shit gets, done, a certain way. And it sucks some days it don't, I'm the who would ever think Chris Moon's the guy that keeps the glue that holds this crazy shit together? But apparently, I'm the glue that holds this shit together, and that's fucking crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. That everybody thinks I'm the responsible one. Like the house almost caught on fire one time. My wife looked up and goes, "You got this," and went back to sleep. I don't trust myself that much. I can't believe a human has that much faith that I'm gonna save everybody in this fucking house, and I'm gonna be the one that's like, he's got it. No, I'm telling you now, if you count on me to put out a fire, you may be in fucking trouble. You misplaced your trust. I keep trying to explain this to her. You have misplaced your trust. Like, you should be getting, like, my son had his guinea pigs and shit and was getting out of the house. That kid got it. He's like, your dad's gonna put this in? I gotta get the fuck out of here. Get my guinea pigs and get the fuck out. Everybody else is like, I just think, honestly, what it was, this was out. It's like, oh, fuck, if I burn up, I'm out. Fuck it. One way or another, I'm getting out of this shit. Either he's going to put it out or I'm getting out. Smoke inhalation's a lot better than I have to wake up next to that motherfucker. I'm not sure what the fuck it is. It seems twisted as fuck that this, that people got that much faith in me. I don't have that much faith in me. I wouldn't be like, I don't have it much, to be honest with you, I don't have that much faith in any human being. None. I don't trust anybody. I have to work on my own car because I don't trust people. I have to fix my own electrical issues because, again, I don't trust nobody. I have trust issues across the board. It isn't because I'm dirt fucking poor. Well, it is. But it's also I don't trust anybody enough to touch my shit. Like, I feel like every time somebody touches my shit, it's going to be an upcharge. You walk in and be like, oh, man, it's horrible. I already know it's horrible. That's why you're here. I want your fucking opinion on how to fix it. I don't want you to fucking tell me how bad shit is. I already know how bad shit is. It's like going in a doctor's office and make you get on the scale and be like, ooh, bitch, I already been on the scale. I know how bad it is. Why do you think I'm here? I'm trying to get your advice on shit. And if you go to a doctor and you start telling them about some mental issues, and I've done this, and they get on the computer and then you look and they're Googling it, you need to start asking some hard fucking questions. Because I did. I looked at her and said, what are you doing? She's like, kind of paused, and she said, I said, are you Googling that? She's like, yeah. I said, all you had to say was, I don't know how to deal with that. Maybe I'll get you a psychiatrist or something like that. And when you can talk to them and they would know. Don't Google shit like I would do and then charge me money for it, $100 and some odd dollars for a doctor visit, and you literally pulled Google out in front of me. You Googled my symptoms. You don't think I Googled my symptoms? Every time I Google my symptoms, I got fucking cancer. I put in shit, next thing you know, my dick's about to fall off somehow and all this shit. Every time you Google shit, don't Google your symptoms because it will be cancer every time. Doesn't matter. You'd be like, I got a toothache and some shit straining out of my ear. Next thing you know, you got brain cancer somehow. It always leads to cancer. My big toenails, ingrown cancer. Every fucking time. So don't Google. Again, I'm all over the place. And I'm trying to nail this down. I really want to get that, like, where you understand that what my message is, because I don't even know what my message is. So that's why we're trying to narrow it down in this conversation that we're having. We're conversating. And you're listening and I'm talking, and maybe you can help me narrow this down because I haven't narrowed it down. Ultimately, let's have a good Thanksgiving. Make sure that one family member, you know who it is, whose house smells like cat piss, don't eat their dessert. And here's the other thing. If you're trying to lose weight, good for you, because we all can lose some weight and stuff. But don't you fucking dare bring your sugar-free motherfucking dessert and fucking push it on everybody. Now, if you got somebody that's diabetic and stuff, that very kind of you, very kind. But if you do not, don't you bring that Jell-O with fucking some weird meat stuck in it. Nobody ever fucking like that. Don't you fucking dare bring near anything beer or anything like that. This is a fucking holiday. We're trying to fucking have fun. We're trying to fucking be American fat asses, and enjoy the fucking holiday for what it is. The festivities of being gluttonous fucks and stealing this goddamn country from fucking other people. We colonized this bitch, and we're going to celebrate it, and you motherfuckers don't fuck it up. Don't you bring your sugar-free shit. Don't bring your fucking near beer. You bring the hard liquor, because nobody wants to hear what Nana has to say sober. Nobody does. Nobody wants to eat some weird shit in Jell-O. Ever. Ever. I don't give a fuck what kind of candy's in that motherfucking shit. Fuck you. Leave the candy alone outside the Jell-O. Leave the Jell-O shit at home. Nobody, unless it's Jell-O shots, leave that shit at home. Jell-O-based anything is for fucking people without teeth who are getting ready to have surgery or something to that extent where you have no choice but to eat fucking Jell-O. It isn't fucking a dessert. I don't know who the fuck try to sell you on people that it's a dessert. It is not a dessert. It is fucking bullshit. It dissolves you. It's like fucking cotton candy, but worse. It's like, how can we make something like cotton candy but worse out of pig fat and then feed it to your ass? It's fucking gross. Don't bring Jell-O. Don't be that asshole. Just stop at the goddamn store and get a thing of potato salad. You know, put it in another bowl that act like you fucking made it, like it's your famous potato salad. You know, don't bring bullshit to fucking Thanksgiving dinner. Don't bring shit covered in dog hair. And if it fucking if you make candy, because there's some motherfuckers that like to make candy and bring it. If you fucking smoke menthols while doing it, I don't want fucking menthol candy. I'm sorry. It's going to taste like fucking menthol candy. I'm going to taste your smokes in that shit. Nobody wants that shit. Nobody wants to taste your menthol fucking candy. If it's mint candy, fine. Nobody ever asked for, man, I want a pack of menthol fucking Buckeyes. You know, not fucking one time did anybody want that shit. Be considerate. Like, use some good food safety practices while making this shit. Don't just randomly throw shit together that's got the fucking half your dog hair in it or something. Be fucking respectful of your fucking people you're taking this dish to. And if you don't know how to do that, pick up a dish. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in getting a fucking pie out of the freezer at Kroger's and defrosting it on the way there. You know what? I love that fucking Oreo pie. That motherfucker's delicious. It's going to be better than anything you fucking just throw Jell-O on. Oh, look, 69-cent Jell-O with some meat in it. Who the fuck ever thought to put mincemeat in Jell-O? That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. Like, why would you do that? You know, there's some, and sweet potato, something with raisins. That's so gross. What the fuck you want sweet potato? Who thought, you know, sweet potato and raisins? You just had extra shit sitting there that was about to go bad. Like at a fucking, when you go to donate food, you just go get all the food that you never gonna fucking eat that probably somebody donated your ass. And you fucking go to re-gift that shit. You re-gift shit pumpkin pie. Who do you think pumpkin pie is gonna help than somebody that's starving? You know, they're gonna be, oh, I can't believe it. Somebody gave me pumpkin pie. I can sit and eat it out of a can. I'm so hungry. You all think so little of people that you're just going to give them fucking shit that's, you know, cream corn. Cream corn is fucking gross. Who the fuck thought cream corn was a good idea? It looks like somebody already chewed it up, shit it out, and put it in a dish for you. That's what fucking cream corn looks like. Like somebody had chlamydia and diarrhea and ate a bunch of fucking corn and shit it the fuck out. It is gross. It's gross, people. Come on. Let's have a good Thanksgiving. We need rolls. Good turkey. Don't fucking be doing crazy shit with spices and stuff, or I'm gonna dip it in beer and shit. Maybe your alcoholic uncle may think that turkey's pretty good, but the rest of us gonna be like, man, that's fucking gross. Like, this isn't a time to experiment with your fucking gourmet cooking. Just make a fucking turkey, make some macaroni and cheese, some mashed potatoes, some fucking green beans, and fucking get some goddamn sides, some desserts from the fucking freezer section. You don't have to hand make that shit because, again, most of y'all are fucking gross and can't, you know, don't wash your fingers. Nobody wants pussy fingers in their cheesecake. Nobody wants pussy fingers in their cheesecake. Like, you know, you should be washing good safety habits, you know. I think everybody should have to watch a video before they make a dinner for everybody that's coming. Like how to clean your hands, wash your ass, all them important things. And if you're going to somebody's house and grandma always smells like shit, yeah, I wouldn't go to grandma's house to eat that turkey. I would have it catered. I would not let grandma finger fuck the turkey with her shit fingers and think it's going to be good. It's grandma's famous turkey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're going to get botulism or some kind of weird shit, you know, and you wonder why you're fucking doubled over later. It isn't because you ate too much. You got fucking listeria or something from grandma. It's fucking wrong. Grandma's teeth dropped in or something. There's this, if you ever sit, like you go to a family or a work dinner, I won't even eat there. Like, I don't trust those people. And I know these are my family members, and I really don't trust them either. You know? I don't want, the old chlamydia fingers Aunt Sally. She's been fucking doing questionable things at the bar for years, and she's gonna bring her famous casserole. First of all, casserole's gross. It's just a bunch of shit thrown together. Again, but she gonna throw a little extra in there, and you're gonna wonder why you got hepatitis and all of a sudden, You all gotta rethink your fucking decisions. I know they're your family. I know you love them. I love my family. But we do Olive Garden. Not because anybody's got anything, because it's fucking good. Because of the mints. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to be one making Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to wash my hand about 20, 34 fucking times, and there won't be no dick hands or pussy fingers in my food. It just won't happen. Nobody wants that shit. Old grandma fucking all of a sudden decides she's going to get fucking elbow deep in the goddamn mashed potatoes and mashing the shit out of them, with their old dry skin and fucking shit and all that weird shit that flakes off of them. No, I don't want that. I don't want the extraness that comes with Thanksgiving that it is. Good food practices, people. Safety first. We'll see you next week.
You've been riding the madness. That's the Chris Moon Show. Hey! You've been riding the madness. That's the Chris Moon Show. 2 for 2, tell me what you do. Talk's been wild, laughs been loud. The truth got messy and the moon stood proud. From deep thoughts to nonsense flow, that's how it goes on the Chris Moon Show. It's the Chris Moon Show. Yeah, you already know. Let's go. He'll be back again to steal the show. It's the Chris Moon Show. Good night. Stay loud, stay real. See you next time on the Chris Moon Show. Just go. Trying media.